Oh my god. If Snake could survive this season, even if we never see him again, I would be so grateful. I would be so grateful. Omar made me as proud as he could. What a boy. What bravery he showed. And let me tell you, he's like 10 times the man than most of those people there. 10 times the man. See, they were showing us water because like they're gonna go on water to Iceland.
And that's the last.
By the end. Exactly.
Oh.
Pathetic. A pathetic excuse of a man. 16, I hope we will be like on 88 or something. Okay, I don't need to see all of it.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't even watch this.
What are the chances of Canute stopping this? Okay. He said there's an art to getting hit.
Yeah.
He just slightly moved.
They're gonna respect him now when they realize that he's a good warrior.
No, they are so pathetic. Like hitting on someone that's so much smaller than him because like he hurt his pride and ego. And that's like most of them here. Oh. Okay, so he's not even technically getting hit. This makes me feel better about punches. I will love you forever. Oh yeah, they're coming. I forgot about that. Hi, boy. Hi, I hope you're gonna be fine. I hope no one touches you.
Oh my god, this is the first time that he actually turned.
He was distracted. Ow, 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 my boy. I feel like you can't even throw 100 punches. You're gonna get too tired.
Yeah.
すまなかった。お前は本物の戦士だ。どうかこのトルフィンのお目通りをお許しください。
He says no.
小兵だがよく鍛えてあるようだな、トルフィン。だがなぜ殴り返さないのだ。ドロットを倒せば元この枝というお前の実力の証明になるだろうに。
なんだその質問は。和平交渉の相手をぶん殴ってりゃ世話ねえぜ。あんた方とは今日会ったばかりだ。お互いのことは何も知らねえ。何の恨みもねえ。なんで俺たちが殴り合わなきゃいけねえんだ。バカバカしい。いがみ合ってるのはクヌートとケティルじゃねえかよ。親玉二人でネファタフルでもやって白黒つけりゃいいだろうが、こんな大勢集まって血を流す必要は全くねえ。あんた方は俺の敵じゃない。俺に敵なんかいない。
大した度胸だな。この数の職業戦士に囲まれて堂々と戦争を否定するとは。いやさ、そなた王陛下に直接それを進言してみるといい。王陛下とて好んで戦をなさっているわけではない。拝謁しお言葉を聞けばそのお心を知るだろう。道を開けろ。シャドウ王陛下の本元へお通しする。
I'm gonna be sick. I will never watch anything like this in my life again.
I love the music.
来いよ、レイナ。
But like even like the sun.
戦争を起こす張本人に会うんだ。お前も言いたいことがあるだろう。
I don't know why.
あるさ、山ほどな。
It's ridiculous, honestly. Like this show is ridiculous. Like I don't.
This is so funny to me.
Look, I'm gonna go tell you. And our boy can't even fucking recognize his face. Let's go see a man who starts wars.
I just feel emotional when I see him.
Yeah.
That's enough for me to feel
あれ
emotional.
全部この戦の戦車が。
見るな、エイナル。あの中にパテールさんを見つけてしまったら冷静でいられなくなる。
If I don't see Pater's dead body, I will
He's
forever
not dead.
think that he is
Yeah.
not dead, and no one will ever convince me otherwise.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
わかった。青。そなたたちの気持ちを尊重する。
ありがとうございます。
Oh, such a beautiful show.
Look at his
I
eyes.
can't. I don't feel good.
生きていたか。そなた、奴隷の身に落としたことを。いや、アシュラットのことを。さぞ恨んでいような。デンマーク王家に刃を向けた俺が、今こうして生きているんだ。あなたの配慮に感謝しています。お顔の傷、申し訳ありませんでした。
陛下のお顔に傷をつけた男、トルフィン・カルルセブン。 かつてトルケル閣下と五分の戦いをしたという男。あんなに小柄で若いと。
しかし首相なことを申すようになった4年か。あれから4年になるのだな。人を変えるには十分な年月だ。クヌート、農場から手を引いてくれ。できんな。だがもう十分だろう。農場側は100人以上死んでいる。働き手があんなに死んだら、もうこの一帯は立ち直れないかもしれない。降伏を勧告した上でのことだ。さればこそケティル一族の処分が済むまで戦は終わらぬ。
そりゃつまりこの農場を手に入れるまでってことだろ。建前並べたって隠せねえぞ。王様なんて言っても実際ただの強盗じゃねえか。その辺のバイキングの親玉と何が違うってんだ。ああ、そんなに畑が欲しけれ自分で作ってみやがれ。土を耕して見守って育ててみろよ。そうすりゃそれを奪うのがどれだけ悪いことか身に染みてわかるだろうぜ。
お前は昔ゲインズバラで言ったよな。この地上に楽土を作る、生き苦しむ者たちのための理想郷を。まだそう思っているか。いかにも世はバイキングの親玉中の親玉だ。世こそは帝王、王海最強のバイキングである。世の力は人知を超え、不可能を可能にする。見よ、世の力であの波を沈めてみせよう。帝王クヌートの名において波を沈まれ。見たか、そなたたち。我が力を寄せるさざ波さえ止めることができない。あの波を起こしている者が誰か知っているか。神だ。この地上に楽土を築くということは、奴の定めた条理に逆らうということ。神への反逆だ。奴の定めに従っていては人間は幸福になれる。反逆。我らを見よトルフィー、我らバイキングを。この混乱と破壊の担い手を、恐怖の略奪者を。我らに楽園に住む資格があると思うか。だがそれこそ人間だ。罪を犯し迷い続ける人間の姿そのものなのだ。神に捨てられたこの者たちを救わねば楽土建設など到底かなわぬ。この者たちを制し御し、その力を束ね楽土へ向かわせることができる者は世を置いて他にはおらぬ。力が必要だ。人間の力を束ね神と戦うのだ。すごい男だ、クヌート。俺には思いつきもしなかった。バイキングを救うなんて。
どうすぞこの野郎。てめえがどんな手がようでやろうがてめえの勝手だ。だがそのために今日てめえに殺される人間は誰が救うんだ。バイキングは力になるから生かして役に立たない人間からは殺して奪うのか。楽土建設が効いて呆れるぜ。俺はエセルレッド王に村を焼かれスメン王に家族を殺された。 奴らにどんな理想があったかなんて知ったこっちゃねえ。もう真っ平だ。これ以上お前らの犠牲になってたまるかよ。
恨むなら恨め。そなたに許されようとは思わ
だとこの
ぬ。よせ、エリナル。農場から手を引く気はないんだな。ない。ケテルの富は世の事業に必要だ。さすればどうするトルフィ。今ここで世を殺すか。殺さぬ限り世を止めることはできぬぞ。
Whole speech that Thorfinn gave him as so again no words for what it was. Like I can't say so beautiful. I don't know how to describe him as except so important.
I was just like, of course we're having this now, and of course everything he's saying this, like, of course this is happening because like this is what the show is like. But I can't, I'm like crying for the 500th time in this season. I'm like, how can they keep doing this? How can it be like every fucking time? Like he said something so beautiful, like because I'm fighting with peace, and so like it would be very ironic to do that with violence. And like, you know, I love that he said that, and that's sort of like, let's say, what Canute is doing, and that's where their like paths diverge.
I love when he said like, why would I fight you? Like, what are you to me to fight?
Like,
you know,
I literally just
I just met you. I don't know. Like the problem that is happening is between Canute and Kettle. Yeah. Like I have nothing to do with that, nor do you. Like I have nothing against you. You are not my enemies. And then we had a beautiful moment, and he remembered his father. And the lessons that he taught him, how he has no enemies, you know?
Yeah. Like full circle. We got like the
like,
second that he said you're not my enemy, I know he was gonna say I have no enemies. And I was like preparing myself. Like when he says it, it hits you so hard.
You can't believe how a person was managed to grow up to think this, to think all of this after everything that he has survived, after life that he led.
Yeah. To become this now. I mean, the irony of that is like that only maybe a person who has gone through something like that can become this now and can understand the full weight and the consequences of death, and like that he doesn't want to repeat it because, like, for example, like Canute has not. You know, he is not, and he wants to create something similar to what Thorfinn wants, but like has a different approach because he has also had a different upbringing, and they approach things completely differently. And like the thing is, the world is not necessarily built for like Thorfinn's vision, even though it should be. It should be like that, but like again, the way that Thorfinn wants to see the world and chooses to see the world is the way that everyone should choose to see it. Even if it's gonna fight you every step of the way, you still have to do it. And it's not gonna be a thing that ever works fully, completely. But it always has to be done. And I think that's the whole point of it. It's never, you're never gonna be able to stop violence. It doesn't happen. Like I wish that like one day it would, but like it doesn't seem so, yet we always need to strive to be like Thorfinn in any situation, because no one is your enemy. And there is no one that like you should hurt.
Yeah. But like I also love the moment, and that's what I mean when I say that like he acknowledges how much he has to learn.
Yeah.
I love the moment when he said when he realized when Canute told him what he wants. When he said he's an incredible man, it didn't even cross my mind that like there is a way to save Vikings or something like that he wants to save Vikings as well.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have all the answers. Like, he just knows what he should strive for. And, like, you know, he's gonna have to learn that through time. And, like, and these are not gonna be easy things. Because, like, some people... I never want to say some people are beyond saving. Because, like, I don't necessarily believe that. And, like, I agree with Knut there a lot. But, like, we have spoken through this show about how much I hate Vikings. And, like, how much they... absolutely enjoy the torture that they inflict on people, and like that there's very little redeeming things that we see in them. But I do think it's very important to be able to take those people and like sort of in a way save them.
I mean,
like I really think that's important, because like people like that are always gonna exist, and it's not a solution to be like, well, just like get rid of them. I don't believe that. And,
especially because like Vikings in this case have been born into this world, the world that like is happened. They've been taught that like what they need to is to be the best warriors. They've been taught that they need to fight. They've been taught that they have to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like, yes, of course, like everywhere people would enjoy a fight. People would enjoy,
I mean, be cruel
and stuff, and evil. There are evil people in the world, and it is just how it is. But like many of them aren't. Many of them have just been a product of the environment that they've been born into. Like we talk about it. We just like talked about that in The Wire as well. So like it's a bit funny to me.
to repeat the same line.
Literally same line. But it is, and so like, but like they are killing people.
Yeah.
You know, they are doing horror and horrible things. Yeah. So like from Einar's, let's say, perspective, why would he ever care for people who are doing something like that, who did something like that to him?
Yeah.
And who feel no remorse.
Yeah.
And here is Knut, who is thinking about them, because they have been born into this. They have been taught these things. So like we need to change those things.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think the same thing as I think for Thorfinn, like it might not work. And on many of them, like you cannot change them, but I feel like you still need to try. Like you still need to try and do your best. I mean, he has taken on that role, you know, and I don't think that's a role that like many would. Like I personally could not fucking go there. Like I really couldn't, but I feel like those people are necessary, because like those things are necessary to be done to have like a functioning society. You cannot just like dismiss a whole group of people and like just keep trying to get rid of it. That doesn't solve anything. And so like he is correct in that as well. But like on that road to like, let's say, try to save them, you are harming other people. You know, that's what Einar said.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they have touched up on like every single point of view you can have here, and you can argue for every single one, and all of them are in their own way correct.
Yeah, I
like
think
some
so as well.
Are more realistic and some are more hopeful and whatever, but like you can understand kind of what everyone is thinking.
Especially because, like, let's say from Knut's point of view, he is trying to change things.
Yeah.
Again, we talked about that. We saw that in the last episode where he didn't want to let Vikings pillage the farm. So he is trying to change their ways in more peaceful, let's say, route.
Yeah.
You know. But at the same time, he is justifying his actions. Let's say he attacked the farm. He is justifying those 100 and something farmers being killed because, like, Knut didn't want to. Kettle didn't want to surrender.
Yeah.
Which is also in some ways wrong because, like, those 100 farmers have died.
Yeah, and they had nothing to do with this. And again, on the road to like potentially save these Vikings, innocent people are dying. And like, who's to say that one life is more important than another or anything like that? And like I don't even know how to approach this the entire subject that they're talking about. So like when they're talking, I'm like, what do you think about that? Yeah, what
Yeah.
like I want
I
to see
agree.
what they think about this.
Yeah.
Like I want to see how they approach this, because like it's such a complicated issue, and I love that there is like such different approaches. I love the visual of just like Thorfinn and Einar standing next to each other and nothing behind them, and then like you see Canute, but he's alone, but like then behind him there's a whole army.
Yeah.
And like it's you just like see the different approach that they have to kind of the same goal.
Yeah.
I just think that's so beautiful, and I think like it's gonna be such a fascinating thing to like watch. I have no idea how it's gonna, because like I feel like he's gonna go to Iceland, so like I don't know how it's gonna how those lines are gonna cross again.
In my opinion, it's such a fascinating story to watch from now on, how it resolves. How like what like Canute is gonna Canute's point of view is gonna bring two Vikings to the world, what Thorfinn is gonna be able to do and learn again. Just like my favorite thing is the second he hears the what like the other person on completely other side, the person who starts wars has to say, he thinks, what an incredible man, I didn't think of that. That's just incredible to me, you know.
I love that scene with Canute when he started speaking about like he went into this like Galadriel, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings moment when she's othering, when he was talking about like his power and how like I have so much power. Look, I can stop the waves, and the waves didn't stop me. He's like, see, like I am, no matter how much power I have, I'm powerless against God. And so like I have to create this army to rebel against God and the idea that we cannot create paradise here. You know, it's still the same thing that he was talking about, and like it's, he also doesn't like know all the answers and doesn't know what he's completely doing. Like we know because like there's this like consciousness that like keeps talking to him, you know. I thought that scene was also like so phenomenal.
I agree.
The most ridiculous show that I don't know what to do with this. Like every fucking time, like I don't know what to do with this. Like it's gonna, now I'm kind of happy that there's gonna be a break. Like it's gonna take me that long to process all of this and like what I have seen and the absolute beauty of it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can't wait to rewatch it from the beginning.
Oh my god!
Like
I'm gonna be in shock watching season 1.
But like
I am gonna be. Yeah, but like when you know that
and now
I saw someone like quoting what you said in the episode. I don't know what's like in the beginning, like 3, 4, whatever, 5. You said something along the lines of like, I mean, I'm sure the show is gonna be great, but like I'm gonna hate every second watching it or something like that. Yeah, you were like really like I can't with the bleak and the doom and everything. Look at us now.
We had our theory back then that ended up being completely untrue. But like even in season 1, let me just tell you, I had no idea. Like I couldn't even imagine.
I don't think you could.
I couldn't even imagine it. I couldn't imagine loving this.
We were talking about like in the beginning, Thorfinn, by the end, like, you know, understanding what his father told him and like sort of just like leaving the battle and going to like find Vinland or something like that. I never could have imagined that it was gonna be as deep and as like
impactful, as important.
Impactful as, like,
because let me just tell you, I quote Thorfinn in every episode of other shows. Literally. And like what Thorfinn, I feel like what Thorfinn is going through, I'm going through with him, and I'm learning from him so much.
No, I'm literally like he's speaking, I'm like, I need to be a better person. Like, you're a better person than me sometimes. And, like, all the times, actually. Because, like, he's truly incredible. Like, I get mad at characters. I'm like, oh my god, I hate him. And, like, Thorfinn is there showing them, like, kindness. And, like, why should I hate him? Like, oh my god, why should I hate them? Like, what am I doing? You know? Like, it's making me question things. I don't know what to do with this. Okay.